Don't be faker than my diamond grill, man. Hey, now I'm Sean B. Stoller. Welcome to the Sean B. Stoller live, huh? You are welcome, huh? You are welcome. You know what I'm saying? I just want to thank each and every person that watched this video, whether you watch it live, you watch it on the playback. I appreciate you. Shout out to all my subscribers, huh? Let me get my face on the screen. Hey, check this out though, right? It's like some people be like, "Oh man, you gotta fake it till you make it," right? Some people feel like you gotta fake it till you make it. And I highly disagree with that. I say grind, grind until you come up for you to make it. You know what I mean? Because when you go through your process, when you go through your learning curves, when you go through, oh, my forehead, a little oil. I put a little bit too much shea butter on tonight. But anyway, when you grind, right? When you grind to put yourself in position, you move yourself up, you go through learning curves of going from a 30,000 air to a 50,000 air to a 100,000 air. It's like a certain type of growth, a certain type of understanding that you have when you go through your steps, when you accept your journey wherever you at in life, right? Whether you starting over, whether you trying to figure it out, trying to figure out the next chapter of your life. Some people, like I said, say fake it till you make it. I highly disagree with that. I highly disagree with that. And I'll tell you why, right? I'm going to tell you why. I highly disagree with it for the fact that it's just like somebody, let me put it to you like this, right? Say somebody gift you a new Mercedes. Somebody gift you a new Mercedes, right? And let's say you make, let's say 40,000 a year, right? It don't even matter what series it is. It doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It can be, something, that just came out within the last couple of years. It doesn't even matter, right? You are 40,000 there, right? When you get it, you know how it go. You know how it is when you get that fresh new car, that smell, that fresh new car smell. You the first booty on the seat smell. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that feel good, right? That fresh new smell, you know what I mean? You just, man, you got the new Mercedes. You letting everybody know, hey man, let's go out. Let's hit the club. Let's go here. Let's go there. And you taking trips, you flying up and down the highway, on the West Coast, it's in the Bay Area. We flying up and down the coast of California. You just enjoying yourself, right? You out here having a magnificent time, huh? A grandioso time, huh? You just like, oh my goodness, I can't, you know what I mean? You can't do no wrong. It's like, man, this is where it's at. But the thing of it is, right? The thing of it is, if you were, a 40,000 air, right? You got a new Mercedes. What happens when that check engine light come on? Somebody gifted you a new Mercedes, right? They not covering your repairs. They not recovering the maintenance, right? What happens when that check engine light get the flashing, get the blinking? You know what I mean? Especially on the new ones, man. On the new cars, man, a lot of them is already automated in a sense. It's like your check engine light comes on. You know what I mean? So you are 40,000 there, right? Now you need to get an oil change. You like, okay, probably I need an oil change. Now my old car, my old Ford, I had a Ford. Let's say you had a Ford Fusion. Your Ford Fusion, it may hit you for, let's say $50, $60 to change the oil change. But guess what? You in a Mercedes. You in the new Mercedes. So you can't That 50, $60 for that oil change, that ain't gonna apply. That does not apply to that new Mercedes. No, 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 no. No, no. When you go to Jiffy Lube, you go to Quick Oil Change, they gonna say, "Oh man, you got a foreign," and it doesn't even matter what series it is. Trust me, I know. Look, check this out. When you go to your Jiffy Lubes, when you go to your Quick Oil Change, they tell you, you say, "Oh man, okay, how much is it?" You know, it's normally like $50, $60. They like, nah, you in this Mercedes, it's gonna hit you for like 150. You feel me? $150. That's on the cheap side. That's if you go with a brand of oil, right? And then you probably, if you're in a foreign, you know that's full synthetic, baby. That means ching ching, more dollars you gotta pay. So now that oil change is hitting you almost for 200. But when you was in that American car, you was in that, you know, that Ford Fusion, you was in that Corolla, when you was in that Honda, you was able to spend 50, $60 and that'll be your full oil change. Okay, you want to be fancy, you want to change the oil filter, that's another $10. Let's say $70. But now you in that Mercedes. That oil change is hitting you for 150, almost 200 if you add in the air filter. Oh, and then they got an extra charge because guess what? They don't want to touch the oil pan little screw that keeps the oil in place, you know, for when they drain the oil out. They don't want to do that. They want to pump the oil out the top of your, you know, out of your oil pan from the top of your where your hood is. When you lift your hood is and you check your oil, they want to suck it up out of that now. So they got to tack on an extra fee. So now that Mercedes oil change roughly $200. We're not even talking about no serious maintenance. And you only making 40,000 a year. So what you doing? Renting a room? Because 40,000, especially out here on the West Coast in the Bay Area, man, that's really small potatoes out here. And that ain't a knock to nobody. You just do your research, do your Googles. It'll tell you, man. That's very costly to stay out in these neck of the woods, my guy. So what I'm saying is, why fake it till you make it? Don't be faker than my fake diamond teeth. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Somebody got to feel me on this. You know what I mean? Don't be faker than my diamond teeth, man. Okay? Look, check this out, right? It's nothing wrong with you working your way up to where you want to be in life. But some people like to fast forward things. You know what I mean? It's like they want the, you know, they want the fast food type of meal. But you know that fast food meal is not really nutritious for you. A home cooked meal or a well put together meal in the sense of giving you a balance of vegetables and so on, right? That's way more healthier for you than, you know, going to get the fast food every single day. Yeah, it could, for some people the fast food may be cheaper for you, but is it healthier for you? Huh? So I'm just saying, my whole point is this. Instead of trying to get a fast track, accept your process and how you move and how you elevate as you learn things. The best teacher is you going through things. Not saying you have to have horror stories every day. I'm doing bad for this, bad for that. No, that ain't what I'm saying. You can always get information. It's just where you're searching for your information. Especially when this new digital world, everything is right at your fingerprints or right on your fingertips. You feel me? Let alone your fingerprints. That's a whole different story. But anyway. There's nothing wrong for you building yourself up because once you do get in a financial, once you are financially secure for you to get that Mercedes and financially you can afford that Mercedes, then it's a different type of conversation. But too many people want to hurry up and get that new car, go get that Hellcat, huh? You want to fast forward everything, but you ain't really ready for that commitment. You're not really ready for what that comes with. You feel me? And that's the thing, right? That's the thing. It's like me, let's be honest, right? How many people, if somebody granted you $1 million today, based on how you think of money, based on how you handle money, what would you do with that money? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody gonna fail. Of course not. It's a gray area. It's an understanding. Everybody learning process and how they process things is different. But your risk factor, your understanding, you need to have that. Or hey, man, you just gonna help finance somebody else's dream. You know what I mean? I'm not saying not get what's owed to you. That's a whole different conversation. What I'm saying is, without the understanding, you can have the finances, but without that understanding, you still broke. Huh? I'll say it again. You can have the finances, but without the understanding, you still broke because your mentality hasn't changed. It's just like if you a big dude, I got a little weight on me. I've been, working out. I got a little gym at the house I'm working on. But if I was a real big dude, which I have been at one point in my life, and you lose the weight, right? For me personally, even when I lost the weight, mentally, I still see myself as a fat dude. I'm talking about myself, nobody else. When I lost weight, at one point I got down to like 170. You know what I'm saying? Once I think about no, I was even smaller than that. I take that back. I got down to maybe like 150. I'm like 5'11. 150, that's kind of thin for me. I'm usually hovering around 180, 190. That's why I like to be, 200. It's cool, but I don't want to be, nothing smaller than 150. But I got down to 150 at one point in time in my life, weight wise. But mentally, I was still thinking I was a big dude. My girl had to tell me, like, why you keep buying these big clothes? You know what I mean? This ain't 2008 no more. You feel me? This ain't no white tee. Yep, in my white tee. Yep, in my white tee. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wear them big oversized t-shirts no more, man. Huh? I know that was the hyphy era for you. I understand that, but my girl had to tell me, like, why you keep buying all these extra big clothes? Because mentally, I was still thinking of myself as a big dude, even though I dropped almost 100 pounds. You feel me? So I'm saying that to say this. When you go the fast food way, you take the shortcut way, and you don't go through your process for you to have an understanding of where you're at in life, understanding the value to yourself. When you don't have none of that understanding, but somebody grants you, something that you really can't afford. You know what I mean? Like if your pockets only can afford a Honda Civic or a Ford Fusion, but you want that Mercedes, yeah, you can squeeze that Mercedes, but can you really afford it? Can you afford the maintenance, let alone the insurance on it? You feel me? And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people want the fast food way. They want the fast, quick, get money. That's where all these scammers come from. You feel me? They're like, oh yeah, let me take $100. I can take $100, turn that to 1,000. I can give you 1,000 back. But if you let me hold on to the 1,000, I can turn that into 10,000. And if you let me hold the 10,000, I can turn that into 100,000. And you know what's after that? Shh. I did this little short video called Flipping Tycoon. Y'all gotta go through my channel and go find I got a couple of clips in there. But anyway, that'll help you with the scammer situation. You want to hear a real good joke, right? But anyway, Instead of trying to take the quick way out, the shortcut, go through your process, man. I know today we're dealing with inflation. Today we're dealing with people getting laid off. To me, it's a bad situation, but it's a good situation if you look at it the right way. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it the right way, it's just now, guess what? Now you can go after your real dream. Sometimes doors close on you only to help motivate you to the right door you need to go through. Huh? Yeah, that's what it is. Sometimes that door is meant to be closed on you, and you're supposed to feel it when they slam that door in your face. You ever had somebody slam a door in your face? That feeling? Like, what? I can't. You really slam this door in my face? Like, for real? Don't let it be a heated argument and somebody slam the door in your face. You ready to tear that whole door down. You feel me? But nope, I have discipline, self control. That's the younger me. You feel me? That's the younger me. I'm in my 40s. No, I'm going to think first because guess what? I know I got value. I know if I do something crazy to you, it's actually going to hurt me more than you financially. You feel me? Not just finances. Now my digital reputation is tarnished. See, come on, man. You new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All I bring to you is nothing but good game if you catch it, huh? But it's like this, right? You got to accept your process where you're at. First of all, you have to recognize where you at. If you can't do that, that's the first thing you need to work on, in my opinion. Because before you can know where you're going to, you got to know where you're at, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And really be real with yourself. Because, like I said, when you get up in the morning, when you go, get ready to go to bed at night and you look in that mirror, you brushed your teeth, you washed your face. Only you can answer you. Only you can really tell the truth about you. You feel me? And that's the thing, right? And that's why I titled this video the way I did, because guess what? You know what I'm doing for 2024? You know what I mean? Last year's sauce was last year's sauce. I'm coming with different type of ideas from this point going forward on everything I do, from my thumbnails, how I critique myself in videos. Y'all getting the real sauce, man, for show now. You know what I mean? But anyway, don't look for the quick get rich process. Don't, when somebody telling you they can flip this and flip that, you better do some research and make sure you okay with that first. Don't just listen to the words. Don't just hear the number that you want to hear. You feel me? Because I'm still waiting. I bought some Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson passed. I bought some CDs on eBay. I'm still waiting for them CDs. Because you know what? It was a good deal. They offered me a good deal. I can get, you know what I'm saying? Some Michael Jackson CDs off eBay. I forgot what the price was. When for OGs like myself, you remember when Michael Jackson passed? It was like the early 2000s, right? I'm still waiting on those CDs from eBay now. And you know why they got me? I seen the price. I couldn't pass up the price. It was like, I think he had a collection of like 5-6 albums for like $20, but they had the package deal like at Walmart or Best Buy for, it was like $150. It was like, I forgot, some type of collection Michael Jackson had back in the days, right? Or at least after he passed, they came out with this jumbo pack. And I seen a went on eBay and they had it for $20. I'm like, oh man, they want like $150 at Best Buy, but I can get it on eBay for $20. I'm still waiting for my CDs, bro. Over 20 years later. Or at least 10 plus, I should say. So usually, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. If it looked too good, it's probably true. It's not real. I'm just saying. And I'll be honest with you, most people who really get taken advantage of is the ones who want the get rich quick scheme, the shortcut scheme, my partner knows so and so thing. Yeah, it may help you to a degree. May even get you in a certain position that you want. But if you don't have the know-how, you don't have the experience, you're going to lose that position. You're going to lose that position to a gentleman like myself who grinded to put himself in position. And I'm going to be able to figure out the flaws in you when I come and do my job. Because I've been building myself up to get in this position. You feel me? Because if I've been building myself up, I finally get the opportunity to show what I got. Because we all being tested in some type of way. You're either going to ace it, do pretty good, or you're going to fail. I'm sorry. That's how it goes, bro. We all being tested in certain type of ways. So the better you are prepared for it, you're not going to have all the answers. You're not going to know everything. But at least if you have a foundation to something, right? When you have a base understanding of something, that will go further than somebody just winging it. Because a partner put them in position. Because they family member, made sure they was set up to be in a certain light. Now I know, like I say, it's always a gray area to everything, but we just talking in general tonight, huh? The more experience you have, the more understanding you have, the better your chances, the better your odds, to better help you get to your destination, huh? I'm just saying, man. You can do that, or you can be fake it in my diamond teeth, huh? You feel me? You can be faker than my diamond teeth, huh? I got white. I brushed my teeth today, huh? You know what I mean? It's funny though, man. I tell you, because I can remember back even for myself, right? I mean, I talk a lot about myself because I don't like talking about nobody else. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? And shout out to all my subscribers and people who watch my content. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. And if you're new coming in, please hit that like button. You know what I mean? Just show some love to the channel by at least hitting the like button. I appreciate that. And the thing is, I can think back, right? How I really wanted something extremely bad, right? I just like, man, I gotta have this. And I'm trying to, matter of fact, it was a car. It definitely was a car. And at that time, I was making payments on a I think it was a Malibu. Yeah. I had the 2000. I can't remember the year. I want to say a 2005. I want to say a 2005 Chevy Malibu. I bought it brand new, making payments on it, right? 2006, the Dodge Charger come out, right? That new body that y'all see now, the big body. That came out. I rushed to the dealership to trade in the car I got. Now, keep in mind, this Malibu I had, I think my payments was only like $300. I know that sounds taboo to, especially today when I be looking at these car notes today, man. Be like 1,000 plus. But anyway, the Malibu, I bought it brand new. My payments was like, I think I put down like $4,000. My payments was like $350 a month. And I was doing well so much. I was like doubling up the payments some months. You know what I mean? So my stuff was looking good. And then the Dodge Charger come out, the big body come out. I'm like, man, I gotta have that one. Went there, traded in the Malibu. I still owed on the Malibu. So what they did was add on the difference that I sold the car back to the dealership. I still owed, I think I want to say about $7,000 the difference. So they tacked on that $7,000 to the new Charger I got. So my $300 payment went up to like $650, which still sound low compared to payments today. But we talking about, this is like 2006, right? So look at the payment that I went from. I went from $350 where I was able to send in extra payments. I was able to, basically live my life like I normally do without really affecting me. Then I rushed and got went and got the Dodge Charger. Now my payment is double the amount of my original payment. And you got to tack on even more expenses because it's a bigger car, bigger engine, bigger expenses. But I wasn't thinking about all that when I traded in the Malibu for the Charger. You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't have done that. But I went off impulse, not thinking in reality. I went off, man, I got to have this car. Am I talking to somebody? Man, I got to have this chick. I'd do anything for her. I know somebody know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I got to impress her. I got to do this. I got to do that. When in actuality, all you have to do is be yourself. They going to choose. They going to choose. You feel me? So instead of you fronting, really faking to yourself, because that's really what you're doing. The only person you really faker then is yourself. Because you just putting yourself in a predicament that you didn't even have to do. But you chose to do that for the fact that you trying to impress somebody. How about you impress yourself? Better yourself so you can go do and buy the things that you really want. You got to grind till you come up. You feel me? It's crazy, right? It's crazy when you think about it because it's like we all been there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you 40 plus, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And anybody younger, you know what I'm saying? Hope you peeping game, man. Getting a dose of this because I'm trying to lace your boots as much as I can if if you're willing and open to. You feel me? But I don't know what it is, right? I mean, I guess, it's another thing too, because I was talking to one of my partners, right? I was talking to one of my partners the other day, and we definitely had a few conversations, and one of this conversation was about, is it just today's generation of men and women, they either don't want to work as much, or are they trying to find new ways of making money? Which I respect. It's nothing wrong. You don't have to do it the old school way because the old school way is pretty much obsolete anyway. Old school would be somebody, I'll be honest with you, would be somebody in my age bracket. But I just personally feel like this, right? Whether you want to work blue collar, white collar, so meaning you want to be doing some type of physical work, or if you want to be a data type work, dealing with computers, software, engineering, whatever you choose to do. The thing of it is, to me, in my opinion, a lot of times for something that you're passionate about doing, you have to do that on the side, right? But the thing that pays the bills, that's number one. You feel me? Now, once that passion becomes a reality and you're able to sustain, your finances for at least a long enough period for you to feel comfortable to make that passion your main job. I just personally feel like this, man. That's why I'm on YouTube. I drop videos almost every other day. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my passion. I do get a few dollars from YouTube, but of course, I'm a very small channel. Obviously, I'm getting there. And you know what I'm saying? But it is about the money, but it's not just the money. It's also me going through the process, right? As I build the channel, as we build it, getting subscribers, views. Hey, man, I welcome that. I want that. But at the same time, I understand that this is not my only source of income. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to talk about me a lot because, hey, man, for what, first of all, I'm an open book to a degree. That's one reason why when I came on YouTube, when I check out a lot of, guys that's been in the game for a while, the most successful ones, the ones, at least the ones I like to watch, they pretty much open to a degree for you to get an understanding of who you listening to. And that's why I want to make that very clear. When you come to Sean B. Stoller channel, I deal with real life. I'm not here to give you a whole bunch of sugar coated type situations. You feel me? But anyway, I just feel like whatever you're passionate about, definitely go after it, but you have to pay your bills, man. You know, you have to pay the bills. That should be number one because you need a foundation first, in my opinion. That's how I move. I need a foundation where I know every month, every week, every 2 weeks, whatever it is, I need a certain amount of money coming in. So if I need to work two jobs, you know what I'm saying? DoorDash on the side, Uber Eats, whatever it is, I'm gonna do that. And on top of all that, I'm still gonna do my passionate thing. I just got a different type of motor because for one, I grew up in a household where it's five of us and the only, I didn't have a consistent father in the house. So it took me a long period of time for me to really find myself and figure out what the hell I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just mentally, I'm dealing with a whole lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? And that's a conversation for a whole different day. But when I come to find out for me, what works for me or have been working for me is that I can work at a job that I can do extremely well. I may not even like it, but I would deal with that because in my mind, with my with me feeling like eventually my passion is going to be my main source of income eventually, I'm just that confident in myself because I done got myself this far. Until that happened, I can still give enough energy, efficient energy, into something that pays the bills, and I find a way to like it until my passion becomes my success. You feel me? So I don't know if a lot of people still do that. And I just want to make that clear to anybody out there. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong for you doing whatever you choose you want to do. But if that passion don't make dollars, man, you still got to go out there and get paper, man. You feel me? You ain't got to fake it till you make it. How about you grind and so that you get an understanding on how to make it? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Because that was the old way of thinking. That's how when I grew up, that's what I always heard, man. You just fake it till you make it. But what happens when you get tested? You know what I'm saying? When they test you out, you say computer software and you know something, you know how to do specific jobs, certain jobs where you have to be real tedious and very direct and you have to execute it in a certain manner. If you got the hookup and you really don't know what you're doing, you're going to get exposed pretty quickly. And in today's era, with everything being digitized, everything being accessible, you feel me? Now you're going to be in computer database as a scammer to a degree, right? Because you put on an application, you said you could do this, this, and that. We put you to the test, and you didn't even know how to turn on a computer screen. You feel me? So I'm just saying, instead of faking it till you make it, how about you grind it? So grind to get that experience, get that understanding. So when you do get a chance, so you can elevate, you do get the chance to make it, you know how to execute it. You know how, okay, I know what not to do. I know if I do it this way, this won't end well for me. You feel me? I'm just saying. I'm just saying though. You know, it's I guess that saying just don't get old, man. It really don't get old. You know what I'm saying? Cause that fake it till you make it, I don't like that at all, bro. I don't like it at all. I mean, cause you can get away with it for a while, but eventually somebody gonna, you feel me, test your skills, man. And I hope you figured out enough information to where when you do get tested, you able to, complete what you need to have done. Because if not, somebody like me gonna come in and fresh off you may have, you know what? Here's another example, right? You can have a degree. And I ain't trying to knock nobody in college. I'm just keeping it real with you, right? You can go to school for a degree, right? You come out, you have some skills under your belt, right? Now, certain positions, certain, when you come to like surgeons and all that, that's a whole different ball of wax. I'm just saying in general, right? You just got out of school, you have a degree, right? You have a degree for a certain field, but then they also have openings for people without degrees in that same field that you have a degree for, right? But the difference with the person without the degree, they have over 10 years experience in the field that they're looking to get hired for. Follow me, man. So what happens is when both get tested, the person fresh out of college with the degree and the person that got 10 years of experience, no degree. What happens is when they both get tested, who you think going to do better in a real life test for the same position? You feel me? I'll say it again. Which individual you think will do better? The person fresh out of college with a degree or the person with the 10 years experience and real life experience in the position that they're looking to get hired for? In most cases, it's the person with the experience because textbooks don't tell you in real life type scenarios how it's going to go or what if this happens, how to handle that. You feel me? See, a computer can only do so much. It only can compute to a certain point. You still need a human's touch to do certain things, at least for now. I don't know what's going to happen 20 years, 30 years from now, maybe a whole different story, but that's for a whole nother conversation, right? But we talking about today in 2024. Experience. That's why certain jobs are now looking at anybody with what is it with a bachelor's degree or associate's degree. I'm sorry, associate's degree. They're looking to get rid of that requirement because if you have the experience, you're able to pass the test and and have an understanding of what they're looking for. That associate's degree doesn't mean anything. Because if you get somebody with the experience and the understanding and the know-how without a degree, they're way more valuable than somebody you have to train. Even though they have a degree, they have the qualifications, but they don't have the experience. I know somebody that graduated college where they had all the qualifications in the sense of schooling, but they didn't have the experience. So they was telling them, "Oh, okay, we can't hire you yet because you don't have any experience." So what they're recommending is go out there and do something, right? Go out there and work somewhere where you can be able to build up your experience and then come back and reapply. While somebody like me just come and slide in, slide to the right, slide to the left, reverse, reverse. You feel me? I'm just saying though, right? I'm cracking jokes, but I hope you catch the game too. You feel me? That's why I say experience is always the best teacher. It's not the only teacher, but it is the best teacher because you can have the textbook, but if you don't know how to apply the knowledge that you got from the textbook and know when to use it, it may not work out for you. Who is this? What's up, G baby? How you doing? you know? How you doing? How you doing, G baby? I'm just on here chopping it up tonight. I normally don't go live. Are you on are you on YouTube? Okay, because I'm on Facebook too. I normally don't put it on Facebook, but I'm on Facebook too tonight. So, but yeah, I just wanted to come on here and chop it up. I'm doing great. I'm actually feeling good tonight. You know what I'm saying? I had a long day at work, but I was like, you know what? I want to go live tonight. And I'm just, just want to come in here and just chop it up. Make sure you hit that like button too. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? When you come into the live, make sure you hit that like button. And if you don't not subscribe, make sure you hit that subscribe button too. you know? But yeah, that fake it till you make it, I don't like that at all. None whatsoever, man. You need the experience under your belt with the degree. If it requires a degree, hey, that's cool, but you still need the experience. You know what I'm saying? Okay, okay, all right. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, yeah. I usually go live like this too. During the week, I usually go to live between 9:30 and around 10:30, for about an hour, hour and a half. So I go live every other day for the most part. And also on Sunday, I'm gonna do the play by play for the 49ers too. So if you got time, you can check me out. I'm gonna go live on Sunday for the Niners game. I can't show the actual video on the screen because YouTube copyrights, they ain't playing. But I will be doing a play by play. So check me out too on Sunday too, if you have time. I appreciate that, G baby. You know, but this is the thing, right? It's like the more I think of it too, you just got to figure out also as you go through your process, you got to also figure out what you truly want to do and how you can make that something that's financially stable for you. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's go. oh yeah, 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 yeah. I got something special too for Sunday too. I just wanted to let you know. So check me out. I got a nice little setup because I don't know if you see my last play by play for the Green Bay game. You know, so I'm gonna have it looking nice. Just wait to Sunday. I'm gonna have a nice little setup. It's gonna be nice. That might be my new thing now. I'm gonna add into my live is when the 49ers play, or at least the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We'll see about the regular season, but for right now in the playoffs, definitely they win this Sunday. Of course, it'd be the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be cracking for sure. It's gonna be going down. But You just got to figure out what you want to do in life and how to make that something you wouldn't mind, well, something you can build yourself up to, or financially it makes sense for you. You know what I mean? Definitely got to figure it out. And it's like with everything going on today, from different type of jobs, layoffs, and this place is, they not hiring, or they inflation on prices. I just feel like this, right? Like, you have to focus on what you can control, because you trying to figure out how the stock market is going. I mean, yeah, if you get a professional, but still though, at the end of the day, man, nobody really has the true answer on everything. So my thing is, try to continue pushing yourself to have a better understanding on what you want to do. Because it's always going to be something new, shinier. You know what I mean? You can buy a car this year, next year they come out with something even better. Look at the iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Every year it's a new iPhone. So what, you gonna keep trading in your phone, buying a new phone every year? I mean, I do know some people that do that though. But I'm just saying, it's always something new and shiny that's always gonna be there. It's always something bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? More refined, have better features. But you gotta be figuring out what you like. You know what I'm saying? Or what can you tolerate? You know what I'm saying? What you wouldn't mind doing, and try to make that a reality for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so you can either do that, or you can be faker than the diamond teeth that I have in my mouth on this thumbnail. How you like that thumbnail, G baby? That looks so hilarious, don't it? Them diamond teeth look hilarious. I think I paid like, I think they cost me like $5 or something. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. I'm being be honest with you. There's nothing is perfect, and I definitely God for sure. You know what I mean? You got to do that. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because even with me, you know what I mean. I still be like, okay, You know what? For me, I'm the type where if it's something not meant for me, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Jesus, don't even keep me away from it. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at in my life, man. If it's not meant for me, don't even let it stay in my life long enough, or I don't even want to see it. You feel me? I'd rather just keep pushing the way I'm pushing and figure it out than have to deal with something that's not meant for me. You feel me? But yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, because we all have different issues and obstacles we have to go through. I mean, nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just about money. It's also your way of life. You know what I mean? How you conversate with individuals, how you conduct yourself, all of that matters. You know what I mean? Because you have no idea who you may be talking to sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can say, you could be speaking to somebody, you have no idea. They could be a CEO of a company. They could be looking for new talent. But it's all about how you communicate with people. You have no idea who you may be rubbing shoulders with, in a sense of, that's why I always treat people with respect first. I lead with respect. And if you disrespect, then it's a different thing. But I don't come off aggressively automatically. You feel me? I mean, every once in a while, have a bad day. Hey, man, what can I say? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to. You got to talk that real sometimes. I like to have fun too. Don't get it twisted. But, you got to have that realness in there too, though. You got to have it because, especially today, man, everything is so up and down, cross side by side. You know what I mean? He's like, man, what is this? You know what I mean? So many different things going on in the world right now. So it's important to have that stability, man. It's important for you to, okay, have a foundation about what you stand on, what you stand for, and what you willing to tolerate, you know? I feel like that's very important because, a person can have all the money, but mentally, if they broken, that money doesn't even matter. Yeah, it helps. Don't get me wrong for material things, but you hear, you can definitely search and see different videos of people that's supposed to be very successful, but they're not living well, or they're mentally, they're not, they're not. You would think that they would be living better mentally because they have the money, but then they having so many problems, outbursts. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not finances. It's also your mental health. I agree with that. I mean, I feel like they dragging that a little bit too much when they say mental health. I don't like hearing that. Be honest with you, but I know it's real though for some people. I just feel like some people take advantage when they say that too. It's like, oh, okay. So I just feel like at the end of the day, man, it's really your truth and how you feel about things. You know? Yeah. And it's like, and that's why I don't like that fake it till you make it, because how long do you fake it? You know what I mean? And when does it stop? They say fake it till you make it, right? But when do you stop faking it though? Because does it bleed into your relationship? Huh? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, does it go there too? I'm just saying, man. So I'd rather just deal with the reality and not be delusional about my situation and try to find a way to better my situation as opposed to living in the fantasy world. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling that. Let's figure out. I'm the type, right? I'm the type where I rather deal with the problem and whatever repercussions that's going to be there. I'd rather deal with that because at least I know where I stand. That's the thing with me. I don't like being in a situation where I don't know where I stand in it. That's where the problems for me come in. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather know where I stand. So now I know how to treat the situation as opposed to being limbo. And it's like, oh, is this okay? Is that okay? I don't know what to do now. Like, what? No. You know what I'm saying? Right? No, I appreciate it. No, I mean, it's for real though, because I'm trying to say, man, it's like it's way too much going on out here, man. I at least want to know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what I'm dealing with. Don't be nah. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. For real. Like, let me know what was really good and allow me to make my own decision. You know? So that fake it till you make it, nah, we not having that. Nah, let me know what's really good. You know? Because I feel like not only that, at least, you know what I'm saying? For one, you can know where you at and what you need to do and what's required of you, you know? 'Cause I'm like, nah, I ain't feeling that at all. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I appreciate you. Definitely, G baby, definitely I appreciate you leaving some comments on here tonight. I'm gonna get ready to shut it down. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow for show. Around I'm gonna try to start at least around, I'll say about 9:30. About 9:30 to like 11. I'm try to get it going tomorrow. And I appreciate you tonight. And make sure you tap in with me on Sunday for sure. Cause I'm telling you, that one is gonna be live. For the 49er game, it's going down. I promise you. It's gonna be lit. I'm working on a few things for it. So I appreciate you, G baby. And make sure you check out some of my other videos too on my live tab. You know, I got a lot of sauce on it. I got the live tab, I got the video tab, some shorts in there. It's a lot. You got to get caught up. Yeah, definitely. So I appreciate you, and definitely you have a good night as well. And thank you for watching it live. I am Sean B. Stolen. Until next time, peace.